I swear this year is just flying by. Independence Day just days away. And with the holiday comes the risk of fireworks injuries. Yes, it's a warning for all of us. 74% of fireworks injuries happen around the 4th of July. Let's take a look at the numbers from 2021. 1,500 of those injuries came from firecrackers. Sparklers caused another 1,100 injuries. Over 30% of the injuries were burns. And sadly, 9 people died from a fireworks-related injury. So joining me today is Captain Eric Prosswimmer with Jacksonville Fire Rescue. I see you in the field all the time. It's great to have you in studio.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. We're talking about the 4th of July.
Yep.
We want it to be safe, though, so let's get right to it. What are some of the biggest mistakes you see people making with fireworks that cause injuries or fires?
Well, I mean, obviously the 4th of July is a reason for celebration and everybody should have fun. Some of the mistakes that we make as individuals using fireworks would be trying to relight a firework that was a dud. You know, you lit it, ran away, it didn't go off, so you go up and you try it again. Well, those fuses are short, something's the matter, stay clear. Don't stand over any firework that propels up, because you're then subject to problems. We're going to say, watch what, don't drink and do fireworks because your inhibitions are changed and it's a problem. Keep the kids back. Kids want to get closer and see what's happening, but let's keep them back, keep a safe distance, be clear of a house, be clear of brush. And then the other thing that we're always going to suggest is have a bucket of water. So once the fireworks are spent, put them in a bucket of water to soak and make sure they're cooled off. It's amazing how many fires we go to where everybody cleans up after themselves, which is great. But the problem with that is then that smolders in their garbage can, it's next to their house, next thing you know, their house goes on fire.
Oh man, it's something you may not even really think about. What steps should people take to stay safe while celebrating? Obviously you want to celebrate, but you want to do it safely. What steps should people take?
Well, I'm a big advocate. Let the professionals do what they do. Fireworks are fun. Everybody enjoys them. They're beautiful to watch. But if you're going to use them, like I said, you've got to be clear of everybody. You've got to be clear of homes. You've got to be clear of dry woods. You got to be clear of the kids. The other big thing that we don't consider are our pets. Pets freak out with fireworks, and many of them don't react very well at all. And we forget about them because they're in the house while we're out doing fireworks and they're trembling. So, let's keep pets, kids, and adults all safe.
Speaking of kids, I'm thinking back to my childhood. My mother never let me go anywhere near fireworks. The only thing I was allowed to use were those sparklers because she honestly thought that they were safer for me as a child. Let's find out from you, the expert. Are sparklers actually safer for kids? Your thoughts?
I'm going to say no. Sparklers burn up over 1,000 degrees. Okay? Kids, once they get a hold of them, what do? They're waving them around. They're chasing each other. The other thing is once it goes out, they think, oh, it's no problem. Then they grab it. It's still hot. So I think you've got to use some really serious judgment when it comes to that and educate the kids, if you're going to let them use it, how careful that they really need to be.
Is there anything that maybe I'm not touching on that you think people at home should be aware of to make sure that they are having a good time, but also being safe with fireworks? Anything I'm not touching on?
No, I think we've covered it all. I think it's clean up after yourself, enjoy your 4th, and just be safe. If something goes wrong, don't try to fix it yourself. Call the fire department. We will be there.
And don't just assume that you all automatically know what you're doing. Realize that there are risks.
That's right. There's risks with everyone.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Captain Prosswimmer.
It's my pleasure.
Great to see you as always.
Nice to see you.